Good morning, you guys. So, I kind of slept in today. Not too much. I think I got up at like 4:18, something like that. So I still was up really early. It's now 6:05. I did a little bit extra cardio today because I missed cardio on Sunday, and originally I was just gonna be like, okay, whatever, just skip it. But my weight was up a good bit today. I was at 112 where I was 110 yesterday. I did have a training day yesterday, so I eat a good bit of carbs. But Tony and I said that if my weight is up a decent amount come the end of the week, that I will make up for the day of cardio that I missed. Either way, I still did lower my cardio, so I'm down to 30 minutes 7 days a week. And then this coming Sunday, depending on where my weight is at, I will probably end up dropping an entire day. So then it'll be 30 minutes 6 days a week. But yeah, it is so weird. I'm actually supposed to be reading right now, but I wanted to make this video because it's kind of on my mind. But prepping, people think that prep is really hard, which yes, it is. It's hard. It's definitely not for everybody. But in my opinion, I think it's easy compared to post-show or off-season. Yeah, post-show and off-season, there's a lot more flexibility and leeway, where like if you go out to eat, you could like go out to a restaurant with your family and you can eat something versus sitting there with water and like your Tupperware. But when you're dieting for a show or dieting really for anything, yes, you're hungry and maybe tired depending on how far you, like how close you are to the show or whatever, but it's all like every day that you're dieting, you're making progress. You're looking better. You have new veins. You could see new like definition or stuff like that. And so it's like worth it in my opinion. Like all this hard work and like being hungry and tired, it's worth it. You have a goal in mind, you're about to get on stage, or if you aren't getting on stage, then you have a photo shoot or something. But the like quote unquote suffering is worth it. And then post show, a lot of times people have a really hard time, including myself, getting like sticking to the plan, or even having a plan. Some people just don't have a plan at all. So I did have a plan last year and I followed it for the most part. If you guys read my blogs from last year, the improvement season, then you'll see that I did struggle a good bit and I had cheated on my diet. But most of the time it was with like protein bars. Like I would eat a Quest bar and that would be my cheat. It's still a cheat because I didn't count it towards my macros, but it wasn't like awful. But I did have a really hard time last year and I did gain a lot of weight within that first week of my show or after my show. And then I kind of spent all of my off season trying to correct that. So like almost dieting. I don't think I got out of the 1200 calorie range my whole off season, which meant that when I started dieting for my shows this year, I had to get really low in calories because I never got my calories up to begin with. But this year, Tony and I took a completely different approach, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say it, but we did mostly protein and fats and kept the carbs pretty low. They're getting higher on my training days, right around my workout. So I really only have carbs pre, during, and post, and then the rest are just vegetables. But they are getting pretty high. But it is 4 weeks, so it's a month after my show, and I'm only 112, and that's pretty high for me, at least based off of where my weight has been. And I was 108 the morning or the day that we left for Kentucky. So what is that, 4 pounds? So I've gained about a pound a week, and I feel like I still look really good. I took some progress pictures on Wednesday, and I feel like I might have I'm like still looking pretty much the same, just a little bit fuller, not as skinny looking, but it is so hard. Like, even though I feel good and I feel like I look good and strength and energy is pretty decent, it's getting there. This morning when I stepped on the scale, I wasn't a huge fan of seeing 112. I don't know. It's hard to swallow that pill and be okay with it, with gaining weight after I'd worked so hard to lose it. But I'm really small, and I need to grow, and it's part of the sport, and if I want to succeed, I've got to put on size, and the only way to do that is to put on weight. And I'm keeping it clean. I mean, Tony told me the other day, like, yes, I mean, you can technically get fat eating healthy, but I won't if I'm following the plan. And I mean, you have to put on some fat, yes, but I'm not gonna like get fat. I should still be able to maintain a really good shape, but it's different. So I've got to work on changing my mindset and the way that I view gaining weight, and make this part of the journey just as fun as prep is. Fun. I do think it's fun, but it's like a really like crazy thing. Crazy fun. But anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee and do a little bit of reading. Little secret for you guys. I already had a full cup of matcha tea. I went to Starbucks yesterday and got like a low calorie matcha tea, matcha latte. And the girl thought she messed it up, so she made me another one and was like, oh, you could just give the other one to someone else. I kept it, and I tasted it this morning, and it tasted like she did not mess it up. The only difference would have been she put like normal vanilla syrup versus like sugar-free, but I tasted it and it tasted exactly like my low calorie one, and I feel like if she put normal syrup it would have been like way sweeter. But I took a sip and I could not stop drinking it this morning. It was so good, and now I'm having my coffee with my hot cocoa. But I'm gonna drink that and get a little bit of reading done, and I'll talk to you guys later. There's no turning back now. Plan my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back. More alive. 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 Fuck your clock, work till I drop. Everybody wants to be on top. Fuck your clock, how can I stop when everybody wants to be on top? Fuck your clock, work till I drop. Everybody wants to be on top. Fuck your clock, how can I stop when everybody wants to be on top? Plan my attack, hold tight, it's gonna go. There's no turning back. Plan my attack. Hold tight, it's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. Plan my attack. Hold tight, it's gonna go down. There's no turning back. Plan my attack. Hold tight, it's gonna go down. Plan my attack. Hold tight, it's gonna go.
I said f all that shit. I'm gonna do this right now because I have to. Plan my attack. Plan my attack. Back. Plan my attack.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So it is 6:12. Like always, I was up at 4. Now that I only do cardio 5 days a week, I did not do cardio today. It's still very weird for me to not do cardio, but I got up and did my normal stuff, filled the waters, made the coffee. I did do a little bit of abs just here at home. And then I did a little bit of reading, which I'm kind of taking a break from right this moment to record this video. And yeah, I wanted to record this. I had something in my head to talk about, and then it kind of just like disappeared, but I'll just wing it. But I wanted to record this really quick and kind of like give you guys some tips on how to approach like the holidays like this, because obviously when you're getting together with your friends and family, a lot of it revolves around food, and we spend all year to reach our goals, achieve our goals, like lose weight, get in better shape, eat healthier, create all these new habits. And then right around this time of year, kind of right when like Halloween hits and all the candy comes out, people kind of like just throw all their hard work away. You're eating a bunch of your kids' Halloween candy. You are like not following your plan because people are bringing treats into work. There's potlucks, there's parties, there's Thanksgiving dinners. For a lot of people, there's multiple family functions. Like when I was still living at home with my family in California, we'd have like 2 or 3 different Thanksgivings and 2 or 3 different Christmases, all revolving around food. And then also because of that, people aren't going to the gym because they're going to all these parties, or they're busy, or they're tired, or the gyms are closing early and they can't make it. But you know what, you guys? No, like, we don't work hard to just like say fuck it and throw it out the window and then have to start all over again, because a lot of times people will gain all their weight back or more, and you just like throw away, sorry, that reminder popped up, all those habits that you created, and then you have to try to recreate them, and it's so annoying to have to like start all over again. You don't have to start all over again if you don't ever stop. I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself around the holidays. Like, definitely enjoy yourself with your friends and family. Best believe I'm going to. But I'm going to give you guys some tips. So today's Thanksgiving. 1, try to get in a workout before you go to your dinner. It could be at home, it could, whatever. It doesn't have to be at the gym. But though most gyms are open, at least for a little bit, on Thanksgiving. They just close a little bit earlier. And then don't starve yourself. Like, don't save all the calories for that Thanksgiving dinner. I would definitely still eat throughout the day. I personally would recommend having just like protein, vegetables, and fats, and then enjoy yourself for the meal with your family and just kind of eat whatever you want. Don't eat like an asshole. Still be mindful, but don't deprive yourself. Like, eat what you want. Turkey, mashed potatoes, dessert. But if you are eating meals up to that Thanksgiving dinner, then you aren't gonna be like extremely starving and binge. It'll just be another meal. And then maybe go on a walk with your friends and family afterwards. Drink lots and lots of water today and tomorrow. And that goes for any like family function around the holidays. Still eat your meals throughout the day, try to train, and then enjoy yourself. But don't be an asshole. Yeah. that's it for now. I'll probably talk more about it. But I think I'm gonna make myself some matcha tea. So, and then probably do a little bit more reading. And then emails. And then breakfast time and gym time. And then I gotta bake a ton. Ooh, let me know what kind of recipes you guys want. I'm doing lots of baking. If you follow me, I'm sure you see that. But lots of baking, cooking too. So let me know if you want any like real food, not a bunch of sweets recipes. And I'm taking orders for batches of cookies and muffins, maybe brownies too. We shall see. So if you want an order, let me know. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.